Hey everyone, it's Saltcrom here. I think you guessed it by the title, but this video is about the Hammer of Soul super after the recent nerf. As some of you guys know, I main a Titan since the alpha, so I know every detail of the class and the subclasses. So as everyone knows, the Sunbreaker subclass was nerfed about 2 weeks ago. The nerf was needed because the Hammer of Soul super was too strong. As a Titan main, I admit this. But I think they over-nerfed the super a bit. And with that I mean the blast radius of the hammers. They nerfed the Forgemaster perk that gave the hammers bigger explosions by 20%. But when you play the Sunbreaker Titan after the nerf, it doesn't feel like it was nerfed 20%. It feels like that the blast radius was nerfed much more. Before the nerf I could throw hammers next to the enemies and I could get 2 or 3 kills with one hammer. But now, when the hammer directly impacts a player, sometimes it doesn't kill them. Which is very frustrating because the hammers right now are inconsistent. I mean, look at this clip. I slowed the clip down for you guys so you guys can view it better. The hammer clearly hits the enemy. It even explodes in the air, so it must have hit him. And the guy takes almost no damage at all. As a matter of fact, he only takes 5 damage. Yeah, what a joke. Moving on to the next clip. So here I throw a hammer to a flying warlock. The hammer explodes but deals 0 damage to the warlock. 0. So I'm like, okay, let's try again. So I throw another hammer right in front of him. I mean literally right in front of him. There was almost no distance between the explosion of the hammer and the warlock. And guess what? It deals only 38 damage. As you can see in the clip, I throw my second hammer and then I turn around and move on. Because I thought he was dead. Then I realized, what the hell, why didn't I get any points for the kill? And then, as you can see, I turn around and make another attempt to kill him, but I fail. So at this point I realize I can't kill that warlock, so I make an attempt to kill the Night Stalker hunter. So I throw a hammer right at the hunter and it only deals 62 damage. And then I finish him off with my Mighty Multi-tool. If this exact same scenario happened before the Hammer of Soul nerf, I can guarantee you 100% that the warlock and the hunter were dead. So moving on to the next clip. In this clip I chase another flying warlock, and because of the blast radius nerf I have a very hard time killing the warlock. But when you watch closely, 2 out of the 5 or 6 hammers I threw were actually pretty accurate. The first one being this hammer. I slowed it down for you guys so you guys can have a better view. So as an experienced Sunbreaker player, I did my job. I predicted his move and I threw an accurate hammer. Not to mention that in all these clips I use the Flameseeker perk. That's supposedly tracks your enemies. And that perk was also nerfed by 25%. And here is my second accurate hammer throw, but nope, still not a kill. So what's my conclusion? To counter a Hammer of Soul Titan, just jump. I'm not even kidding. In its current state, it's very hard to hit someone with your hammer when he is in the air. Even with the pre-nerf Hammer of Soul, it was a bit hard to hit a target in the air. But in its current state, it's exponentially harder to hit someone in the air. Not to mention that it is almost impossible to hit a blinking warlock / hunter or a shade-stepping Night Stalker. Because right now, to kill someone with your Hammer of Soul, the hammer needs to impact the player directly. And even then sometimes it doesn't kill them, like I showed you guys in the first clip. So what's my solution to the Hammer of Soul being a consistent super again? Just make the blast radius of the hammers a bit bigger. Maybe not as big as they were pre-nerf, but definitely bigger than its current state. And that's the only thing I want. I don't want the armor back, I don't want the cauterize perk back. The only thing I want is consistent kills. When I throw a accurate hammer, I deserve that kill. And I think a little buff to the explosion radius is a perfect solution. If you agree with this video, please share the video. If this video gets enough attention, then maybe, just maybe, Bungie will do something about it. Thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you guys on my next video.